What is going on, guys? Nathan Paul here. How's everybody doing? I hope you guys are all doing well, and welcome back to another video. Now today we're going to be talking about the Tarkov TV that happened about a week ago, and we're going to talk about all the good, the bad, the ugly. You know, I've had some time to actually think about it now, listen to what other people had to think about things, and kind of form like my own opinion. I know a lot of this is just information, but you know, it's fun to theory craft on what it could be, what it couldn't be, what it could do to the game, what it couldn't do to the game. I really enjoy doing that kind of stuff, so we're going to kind of get into that today. Starting off, we might as well talk about the stuff that is leaving the game. We're going to be moving to Unity 2023. Now, this isn't coming with the upcoming patch, but it is going to be coming next year. I know we've been on the Unity 20, what were they trying to get to? Unity 2022 or Unity 2021, something like that. Honestly, I think they were trying to get to 2022, but then they decided to delay it. Who knows? Could be good, could be bad. I'm sure they have a lot more features in the newer versions, so it'll probably be better for the game overall. The launcher, we are going to be getting a new launcher. There's going to be an Escape from Tarkov tab and an Arena tab. I'm sure it's going to be a lot like the website is right now, where you can go in, up in the top left corner, you can click and it'll give you Escape from Tarkov or Arena website, and you can change between the two there. EOD is going to be leaving. It has a timer on it right now, and once that timer hits 0, EOD will be gone. It was always told to be a limited time mode, and now that I think they're getting closer to release, they're starting to get closer to a time where maybe they're like, all right, maybe it's time to pull back EOD. So if you guys haven't gotten EOD yet, or you want to get EOD, make sure you go to the website and get that and pick that up before that timer hits 0. The old armor system is going to be leaving. Yes, the long-awaited armor system that everybody is like, it's going to ruin the game. It's going to make the game amazing. You know, my thoughts on it are, I don't think it's really going to change much. If anything, I feel like it's going to change the economy more. Everybody already dies to 1 or 2 bullets. You know what I mean? Even you're wearing level 5, you're still getting head-eyed. So I don't think it's really going to change much. You're still going to die in 1 to 2 bullets. And I think whenever you get hit in your covered areas, you'll be covered. It's going to be kind of the same as it is now. It might be a wee tad faster, but who knows how metas are going to change and stuff like that. So I don't want to make too many like hard opinions on it, just because it's one of those things we have to kind of wait and see what happens and what comes up. But they did show us that again. They didn't really show much more. They showed helmets having multiple hitboxes, and then they showed armor having multiple hitboxes, and then they showed the plates losing durability when they were shot, but that's about it. All right, now time to get into the additions to the game. This is stuff that we already have in the game, but they're just going to be adding things to it. We have streets. We are not getting an expansion to streets, but what we are getting is new indoor areas, and we are getting a new boss. Now, I'm not sure if he said this in the podcast, but I've heard people say it. It might have been Nice Guy got like extra information or something that the BTR is going to be on streets, but it's not going to be a taxi service as it said. It's going to be something where you can put loot in it and it'll extract the loot for you, maybe. I don't know. That one I'm really not sure on. I've heard bits and pieces of it here and there, but I don't want to make a hard opinion on it. That would be cool as hell. I've always thought it'd be really cool if we could have ways to get loot out of the raid without having to leave the raid ourselves. That way we can kind of stay in, you know, because it takes 20 minutes to get into a raid, but that is something that they're going to be doing as well. Shoreline. They said Shoreline. He was talking about it. Nikita was like, yeah, we're going to be doing this. I can't wait to show you things about Shoreline, and then never said anything about it. And I was like, what's going on? I was sitting here watching the podcast on chat, and I was like, chat, what did he say about Shoreline? I didn't hear anything. And even they were like, I don't know. He just kind of said Shoreline. So hopefully we get a cool expansion to Shoreline. I think that east side of the map needs some love, and if we could get some love over there, that'd be really cool. Blind fire. They said they changed blind fire. You know, I've never used blind fire. I think it's useless if you can't move, really. What's the point of me just like holding my gun out here if I can't like be like crossing or something? I don't know. I feel like I need to be able to move with it. It's not really something I use. If anything, I just peek the guy. You know what I mean? The hideout is going to be getting the Hall of Fame, a place that you can put trophies on. I'm not sure exactly what it's going to be. Maybe you kill somebody and they have something. You're like, oh, I want to put this on in my hideout so I can see it all the time or something. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of a lot like the gun rack, maybe. Maybe the gun rack for items. I don't know. And a hideout pet. He did say that he wanted a hideout pet, and he was like, the cat is planned, but he asked people what other pets they wanted, and I typed in chat parrot, and at the end he said he likes the parrot idea. So I'm not gonna say that he liked my parrot idea, but I think he might have liked my parrot idea. You know what I mean? But now on to the new stuff that's going to be coming in this new patch. We're going to be getting a new map. which is called Ground Zero. Now, Ground Zero is going to be a place for new players to go into. They said it's going to be from level 1 to 15 or 20. My guess, it's probably going to be whatever level the flea market is at. Whatever level the flea market is at, I'm sure that's going to be the max level that you are going to be able to get into this map. The map is in the center of streets with all the tall skyscrapers. So anytime you're on a map and you see the tall skyscrapers and stuff like that in streets, that is where this location is. It is going to be a starter location, and your scav will be able to go on it whenever you want. So say you're level 55 PMC, you want to take your scav to Ground Zero and scav around, you can. Now, they did say the loot is not going to be as good here, but if you want to go do it and bully some Timmies, go for it. Vaulting. Vaulting is finally coming, everybody. Now, this is like one of the big parts I was very excited for, because I'm the guy who's always like running across streets. You get to that one curb and then you just keep running on it and you're like, what the hell? Why can't I just pick up my foot and step up this curb? And you have to do a whole jump. Then you do the classic, I can't wait for vaulting. You know, I think vaulting is great. What they showed us was really, really awesome. It looks really fast. I think it's going to probably be tied to your skills, whether that's your strength, your endurance, maybe it's tied to your weight. Who knows how that's going to work? But one thing I did notice is whenever you did vault, it seemed like on the other end of the vault. So you did the jump, you went over the thing, and it felt like on the other end, you kind of just fell, right? It was like you got stuck and you just like fell. It was almost like, it wasn't necessarily an animation, but it could have been. I'm not 100% sure, but I hope that doesn't happen. I don't want to be running away from somebody, see a fence, go to jump the fence, and then just get stuck in like a static animation on the other side and get shot in the back of the head. I want to be able to run. If I'm at a full speed run and I see a fence, I want to jump over that fence and continue running. I want to be able to keep that momentum forward. The recoil system, they're going to be changing up the whole new recoil system. It does look a little more predictable, but it did seem like the camera was a little loose on it. Now, also, whenever they were showing this, they were also showing our next topic, so it might have been part of that. I'm not 100% sure, but it did seem like the camera was like a little weird, but it did seem like the recoil itself was a lot better and a lot more predictable and stable. They did say that they were going to be testing the new recoil system on the ETS, so we should be able to get them some feedback from the people that are in the ETS. Left hand shooting. Now, this is not the full left hand where you switch it over to your left hand completely, so you're now just a left hand shooter, right? This is you're holding your gun and you just swap it over to your left shoulder and you use your left eye to look down the sight. This looks very fluid. It looks very clean, looks very fast. I'm excited to see how they interact it in with the keybinds and stuff like that. I'm sure like people are going to be setting their own keybinds for everything all over the place. So we'll see that whenever that comes out. Again, while we're in that left-hand shooting, is the ADS going to be different? Is the recoil going to be different? Is it going to be locked to skills? That's all stuff we don't necessarily know, but I could see being a thing when they do come out. We're going to be getting achievements / player profiles viewable for everybody. Well, not everybody, but viewable to you and your friends. These achievements will not reset. Now, your stats per wipe will probably reset, but your achievements will not reset. And they're kind of just like challenges that don't really give you anything, but it's like, hey, I can flex this and you can show it on your player profile for your friends and stuff to see. You'll be able to check out your friends' profiles, their stats for the wipe. You can check out their favorite guns. You can favorite your guns that are presets even, and then those people can come into your profile, see your preset, and copy your preset. So that's going to be great for whenever I'm like, hey, dude, run this gun. It's saved on my profile. He can just go into my profile, right click it, and edit preset. I'm assuming save that preset to himself, and then he has that gun. So that would be really cool. That's a nice way to let people know what you're running, or just a way to transfer ideas to friends. Mag presets, honestly, I could care less about this. We have the right click load ammo. Like, unless you're somebody who half loads or like loads every other bullet, I don't think that's necessarily an issue. It might be useful with the new armor system. Who knows? Again, that's something we're just gonna have to see. But for me personally, right now, I'm like useless addition. New guns. We're gonna be having the updated SKS. So probably much like the Makarov that they did, they will probably be updating the SKS in the same fashion. The Sig Spear, which I'm not sure what caliber that's gonna be in. The RPD will be added, and what I like to call the Keter Val. You know, you have the 9A91 and the VSK 94. These are going to be little submachine guns that shoot the same round as the VSS and the Val. So that should be a fun little SMG that's going to start shredding everybody. We're going to have Lightkeeper services. You're going to have Zerachi support, Temp Truce, and Rogue support. Zerachi support is going to be something that you can have Zerachi assist you with something, protect you. I'm not totally sure. The Temp Truce will be the cultists, and the Rogue support will be the rogues. So those are kind of, again, I'm not sure how those are going to be used, how they're going to be implemented. Is somebody going to be walking around the map with Zerachi tailing his ass or what? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't necessarily want to get into a map where a guy has the rogues watching over his ass. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if it's going to be like that or if it's going to be like the green, or what flare is it? That there's the flare that makes the scavs all non-aggro to you. I wonder if it's going to be anything like that. There's going to be a bunch of new gear that they're going to add, as always. And as they say at the end of everything, that they're going to be having new quests and a quest rebalance. So yeah, guys, that's going to be everything that was in the Tarkov TV that they had. And those are going to be my thoughts and everything that they're going to be adding, taking away, and even changing. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. And if you did enjoy the video, make sure you guys hit that like button and leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if I missed anything. Let me know what pet you want in the hideout. Let me know what you think of these changes, and we can have some conversations about it. Also, guys, I stream Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. over on Twitch. Make sure you guys come check me out over there, and we can have some more conversations there live if you guys would like to stop by. And lastly, guys, both here on YouTube and on TikTok, we're just about at 500 followers and subscribers. So thank you guys all so much for the love. And honestly, all the love I got back on my last video that I did, you guys absolutely killed it. It was so much fun to see everybody commenting, getting all these comments, talking with all you guys. It was just a really good time. So guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys did enjoy it, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.